My job is to moderate the panel discussion, so we'll have some speakers come up here in just a moment. But before we do that, we're going to look at a short video clip. But I think before we start that video, and if you think about the things that Roel spoke to us about, we couldn't maybe quantify all those trends, but probably had some ideas. We knew land fragmentation will continue to be an issue and a challenge for our future. We know that there's changes in demographics and who owns the land and what their intentions are with the lands in the future than those demographics and those ideals were 20, 30, 40 years ago. I think, though, if we care about the land, and I think everybody in here does, one of the things that I think we all agree upon is the success of those people that are caring for it is really important to how that land is cared for, what it looks like 50, 100 years from now. And so I think that's really important. And in this video, we get a chance to take a look at one particular family and hear their story. And if you haven't had a chance to look at some of these Texas Beef Council produced videos, there's some really great stories out there. And I wish that Miriam could take many of these stories and these video clips back to New York and show some people there the passion that some of these landowners and families have for what they do and what they have done. But when you listen to this particular video, there's things that you'll hear. You'll hear ranch and family, environment, you'll hear business. So listen for those, but when you get about 2 minutes and 30 seconds into this video, I looked at this one again this morning, there's a quote in here from John, who is the younger generation that speaks here, and he says, "If it's good for the environment, it's good for the cattle. If it's good for the cattle, it's good for us." And I believe he spoke that very deliberately in that order. So if you can, go ahead and pull that up. And after the video, we'll bring those that are going to be on the panel can come up here and sit down. And one at a time, we'll have each of the panelists tell their story. So Jenny, go ahead and start the video, and we'll go from there.